Hello everyone, welcome to the lecture series of RF design. In this lecture, we are going to the concept of amplifier design. Design a class A amplifier. So, in previous lecture number 17, we discussed about the parameter which is related to the class power amplifier and various classes. So, the efficiency that is called as a current as a emitter efficiency or drain efficiency, which is given by output RF output power divided by DC input power. So RF PRF is equal to P DC. So by using this parameter we can design a class A amplifier power amplifier. So we can understanding the concept of class A power amplifier design by solving one numerical. Design a power amplifier at operating frequency 2.3 GHz using the nitrox transistor NPT 25100 GaN HMT transistor with the output power of 10 watt. The scattering parameter of the transistor are given with the voltage supply. VDS is equal to 28 volt and drain current is 600 milliampere. And the parameter S11 is equal to 0.593 of angle 170 degree. S12 is equal to 0.009 of angle minus 126 degree, and S21 the magnitude 1.70 of angle minus 106, as well as the S2 the point magnitude 0.958 and the degree 175, and the optimum large signal source and load impedance like ZSP is 10 minus J3 ohm, and load resistance for this power amplifier 2.5 J 2.3 ohm. Then for the output power 10 watt, the gain is 6.4 dB. The drain efficiency is 26%. Design the input and output impedance matching section and transistor and find out the required input power and required DC drain current and power added efficiency. These things to be find out. So first we check the stability of the given device by using Rowley's condition. So Rowley's condition in two terms, delta is given S11 S22 minus S12 S21, which is to be calculated, come out 0.579, which is less than 1. So this condition, first condition will be satisfied according to the Rowley's condition. Then second, to find out the K, and K is greater than 1. So it is formula 1 minus magnitude of S11 square magnitude of S22 parameter square plus delta square divided by twice delta twice magnitude of S1 and S21 as parameter. Then after calculation we get 2.087, which is greater than the 1. So this device is unconditionally stable. Then we can give the large signal source load impedance to the reflection coefficient of source and load. So first we given load impedance of source side and load side that can be converted into reflection coefficient of large signal gamma S and gamma L. So which is to come out 0.668 into 187 degree and 0.95 into angle of minus 175 degree. Now then we calculate the comparison using small signal scattering to find out the source and load reflection coefficients by using formula V1 plus minus under root V1 square minus 4AC C1 square. So divided by twice C1. By putting the values we get 0.58 of angle 160 degree. Similarly we can find out the gamma L. Gamma L is equal to B2 plus minus under root B2 square 4 into C2 square divided by twice C2. By putting the values, we get the gamma L is equal to 0.954 of angle minus 176 degree. By draw the structure by using various parameters. 9. Then find out the output power, which is given of 10 watt. Then required input drive power. So required input drive power is required, which is given by P in is equal to P out in dBm minus gain in dB. So we can put the values 10 log to the base 10,000 minus 16.4, that is gain also given, so which is to be come out 23.6 dBm or 22.9 milliwatt. So input power is 22.229 milliwatt or 23.6 dBm. Then the DC input power can be found out the drain efficiency, and drain efficiency for the PDC is equal to P out divided by efficiency. The P out power, which is already given, that is 38.5 watt. So that drain current ID is equal to PDC divided by input DC power to the DC voltage, which is to be come out 1.37 ampere. Then power added efficiency, power added efficiency, that is formula in previous lecture. Power added efficiency is equal to power out minus power in divided by input DC power. Power out is given 10 dB, then in minus input power, that is 229 divided by DC power, that is 38.5. So efficiency, power added efficiency is given by 25%, which is to be come out. So by using these equations, which is seen in previous lecture, we can design a class A amplifier and we can calculate the various parameters which is to be required here. So in this lecture we discuss about the how to calculate the design a class A amplifier. First, to check the stability of the given device by the Rolle's condition. These are the Rolle's condition. Then we calculate the unconditional stability will be checked. Then we calculate the reflection coefficient at load and reflection coefficient at source. So we can calculate reflection coefficient and reflection coefficient at load by using this formula. Then we design this equation. Then we calculate the for output power is 100 watt. Then the required input power, drive power, that is P in minus P out dBm minus gain on dB. So put the values of given and we get the required input drive power, that is 299 milliwatt, and DC power P out divided by N which is efficiency is already given in 26%. So we can calculate the output power 38.5 watt. So drain current, which is a power divided by voltage source, so which is come out 1.37. Then power added efficiency, which is a ratio of P out minus P in divided by PDC, so which is calculated. The power added efficiency is 25%. So in this lecture we discuss about the design of a class A power amplifier. So here we complete the module number 2, so which will be asked in your exam. So if any doubt regarding this module, you can personally message or call to me for notes. Thank you very much.